Hey, what's up and welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Sixx. Today we're going to talk about a pretty touchy subject, and it's actually a pretty popular subject right now. We're going to talk about transgenders. I will talk about the little viral video that everybody's all up in arms about. A lot of people think it's really super funny, and some people are shocked by it. To me, it's an overreaction. In customer service, I've fucked up and called a female sir before. The mistake happens. However, for the clerk, once you were corrected, you should stop saying that. Once you were informed, this is who I am, this is how you should address me, this is how you should do it. I don't think he was being funny. I think he was caught off guard and nervous and scared. A whole array of emotions running through him there. But the transgender totally overreacted. That caused a scene. I mean, I understand you're being offended, but that shit was ridiculous. To go smacking shit down. I mean, you want to talk to the kid's manager? Talk to the kid's manager. Want to call corporate? Call corporate. But to start breaking shit and acting like an asshole, screaming and yelling like that, that's fucking ridiculous. And all the years I got called faggot, I didn't break shit. I didn't beat people up. I actually started turning around to make them feel more awkward for assuming I was gay. Took all the pressure off me and put it all back on them. Eventually faded out. Most of the guys that run around spreading the rumor about me being gay was mad because I was fucking their girlfriends or their wives, whatever the case was. So, there's that. Anyways, back to my point. I hear a lot of you, and I see all the hilarious memes and the jokes and the outright threats, and I'm going to address all of those. As far as your memes and your jokes, they're not funny. None of them. I know comedy is, from each person's perspective. I get that. But it's okay for you to make fun of them, but you get offended if someone makes fun of you for being fat or cross-eyed, or you have a lisp, or you have buck teeth, or you have big ass gaps between your teeth where you could eat corn off a cob through a picket fence. You find that offensive, but it's okay for you to make fun of this person in their current situation. Transgenders, just like homosexuals, are born that way. Those of you that think it's a decision, I don't really know how to say it in a nice way and really drive home my point. So just let me say you're fucking morons. You have the world at your fingertips. Do some research. Let me explain the difference between choice and who you are. You make a choice to be a Christian. You make a choice to be an atheist. You make a choice to be a good person or a bad person, with the exception of people that have mental illness. But as far as regular folks, regular people who have no mental illness, you make the choice if you're going to be a cowboy, a soldier, a teacher, an asshole, a truck driver, the list goes on and on. Those are all choices you make. What clothes you're going to wear in the morning is a choice. The language you use when you speak is a choice. Transgender and homosexual, they are two totally different things, I promise you. But neither one of those are fucking choices. Who would choose, especially in our shitty little society, to live either one of those ways? The choice they make is to be who they are, despite all the shit they're going to catch for it. I've seen those little posts where, well, if I saw a transgender woman in the bathroom with my little girl, I'd knock his fucking teeth out, or some stupid, ignorant ass, knuckle dragging, mouth breathing bullshit like that. Let me explain something to you. If a transgender self-identifies as a female, that is no different than any other female being in the fucking bathroom. They're not perving on your kid, dipshit. You can Google this to make sure that I am correct. The majority of all pedophiles are straight men. Say that again because it's really important. The majority of all known pedophiles, and yes, I added known to make sure my point's 100% accurate, are straight men. One more time. And slower, the majority of pedophiles, known pedophiles, are straight men. And statistically, it's a family member or a good friend of the family. Let that sink in for a moment. Here's a little help for you. That weird uncle that's never had a wife or a girlfriend, or that weird cousin or brother-in-law that's never had a successful relationship, that's never involved, you've never seen them date anyone, that's more likely the pedophile. And that's not, I'm not even suggesting hurting them. You just don't leave your kids alone. So, get your facts together. You wouldn't want anyone kicking your ass because you were black in the white bathroom, or you were white in a black club, or you were brown at an Asian restaurant, or you were Asian at a hip-hop club. See, those are choices. You're making a choice to go to these places. And you still wouldn't want your ass kicked, or to be harassed, or called names, or anything like that. These people have no choice other than live a miserable existence to keep shitheads like you from attacking them, or to be happy and accept who they are. But y'all out there not just making fun of them, calling for violence. You tough guys attacking a transgender female? That's like attacking someone who was born female in a female body. That don't even make sense. I have gay friends. I have transgender friends. And they're some of the coolest fucking people I know. So to imagine some shithead out there attacking them just because they are what they are, it fucking makes me sick, man. I mean, that's, like I said, you wouldn't want someone kicking your ass because you decided you want to be a cowboy, or because you wanted to be a priest. And Catholic priests are some of the biggest known pedophiles there are. You're not out there attacking them. Huh. So, here's another choice you're making. You're choosing who you're going to pick on. You know, it's kind of like I point out all the time. A lot of people get on Ted Nugent because calling him a pedophile because of some of the females from his past. Elvis Presley was a known pedophile. Jerry Lee Lewis was a known pedophile. Jerry Lee Lewis wasn't accepted as well as Elvis Presley was. And the girls were the same fucking age. Huh. Michael Jackson. Y'all just overlook all that shit? Really? I hear people defending Michael Jackson, saying, oh, it was all made up. Let me tell you something. If a child can describe your dick, especially if it has something weird on it, or weird shape, or whatever it is, the distinguishing mark, as they called it, they've seen your dick. And they've seen it for longer than just a whoopsie. So, quit picking and choosing that. Because it's Michael fucking Jackson? I liked his music. I wouldn't let him babysit my kids. Hell, I wouldn't leave him in the room alone with my kids. Transgenders have enough problems without you fucking attacking them. They're doing the best they can. It's not all of them are what I'm fixing to say, so don't fucking snap on me. But a lot of them try their best to look their best, but you can still tell they're in a man's body. And you're going to fuck with them. It's no different than an ugly woman trying to look good. They're doing the best they can with what they have. As an ugly motherfucker, I accept who I am. I'm not going to put makeup on. I've worn makeup in the past, like eyeliner in my band days. I put a little dab of shit on the cover of Zit when I had to go perform. Shit like that, but I wore eyeliner was full time for a period of the 80s. I didn't catch any shit for it. Very little shit. But anyways, those are choices. Again, I'm reiterating this. The only choice those people are making is to be who they truly are and do the best that they can in a world full of shitheads that attack, not just verbally attack them and make fun of them, but actually call for violence against them. You wouldn't accept that about any other person. What if somebody made a call to attack everyone with green eyes? Well, granted, that's only 2% of the population, so everyone with brown eyes. Just start whooping their ass for having brown eyes. See how ridiculous that sounds? Or you brunettes out there that dye your fucking hair blonde. What if suddenly everyone decided to attack people dyeing their hair blonde? Until someone starts telling you that you have to be that way, because this is a large part of the problem in our country, is it's my way or no way, and that's not how it is. Your way works for you, this person's way works for them, that person's way works for them, and my fucking way works for me. You're not going to get me to change anything about me. If I feel I need to change something or I want to change something, I do. I'm constantly striving to become a better person in my eyes, the better person that I believe I should be or that I want to be. I have a view, an idea of what I want to be. But nobody is going to tell me, well, you can't say fuck. I said fuck my entire life. As long as I have spoken audible words, I have said that word. I've eaten tons of soap, drank dish soap, have slapped in the mouth, ass whooped. I still say it. You're not going to change me. And I know I'm probably not going to change any of y'all. This is just my opinion. But sometimes in life, people need to hear shit that they don't want to hear. Those of you that post those fucked up memes and those fucked up jokes, here's something you need to know. I hide every one of them from my timeline. With no exception. Every fucking one of them. And if you keep posting them and you post too many, I hide all of your posts. I don't want to see that shit. I also hide because it's my choice. All animal cruelty stories, I hide that shit. I know it goes on. I don't want to fucking see it. So I hide it. Fucked up shit where groups of people attack someone, I hide that shit too. I'm not burying my head in the sand. I know there's a lot of fucked up shit in the world. But I don't want it brought into my fucking face every fucking time I look at my phone or my Facebook, whatever. You need to leave those people alone. Let them be who they are. You don't want anyone changing you. You don't want to be told you can't be a Christian anymore, or we're going to start kicking every Christian's ass, or Catholic, or Protestant, or Presbyterian, or whatever the fuck you choose to be. You don't want someone kicking your ass because that's you, and that's a choice. I hope I made this point clear. I mean, that guy in the viral video, I mean the female, the transgender, I was going to say the guy, the clerk, shouldn't have kept calling him sir, but it could have been nerves. I don't know the guy, so I'm not really defending him, but I've seen shit like that happen. Someone gets nervous and they can't stop saying the wrong thing. The transgender person did not need to go over the top acting that way. That was ridiculous. So, that's my take on it. What's your take on it? You think I'm wrong? Leave a comment, let me know. If you dug the video, I appreciate a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down. I'm totally cool with that. So, until next time, have a great day. Make someone laugh if you get the chance, because in this society that we're living in right now, we all could use a couple of laughs. Until next time, I am Bob Sixx. Peace!